So one last thought that I thought about legendary marketer, what about their closers? They're not gonna get much traction right now, right? So what about those people that are because they're getting paid commission, I don't know
Mhm.
if they pay hourly. I don't think they do. But you get me? Like they were hiring a lot of people because of the volume. So now I wonder what's happening with like the company side of it, right? Did he had to lay off people? I don't know. I haven't gotten a notice about that.
I mean, I don't know, but there's no way that, unfortunately, some closers are going to have to look for other opportunities because like when we got started, Andre, we were at the upswing of the momentum. Not that they hadn't done well before us, but we were on the upswing of significant growth for them. And I think they've been on the Inc. 5000 list as like top 100 fastest growing private companies or something like that. And we were part of that, and we saw the growing pains associated with that. When I don't know exact numbers, but when I think we started, they might have had 20 to 30 BPAs, and they got overwhelmed with the amount of traffic that was being sent. So as a result, they hired more BPAs, and I don't know
Mm.
if they got to 40, 50, 60, or 70. But the bottom line is traffic's going to go down. Big affiliates with big accounts are no longer sending traffic to them because they chose to change directions, or they are not invited back, or they switched offers. So the bottom line is I don't know that necessarily their sales will go down or their revenue will go down, um, because I think they will convert at a higher rate, but the sheer volume alone is going to go down. So what I anticipate is going to happen, and this is just a prediction, I have no insider information, is that the BPAs who do things the right way and are helping people and have maybe been established with the company, I think they will convert at a higher percentage rate. So they will make more money, but there will be less calls to go around, is the bottom line.
Mm.
So I'm sure it could be one of those things where, hey, like, have you ever seen Office Space where Milton stops getting his paycheck? They're like, we fixed the glitch. And that might be what happens. The good BPAs who are getting 3 calls a day might convert 2 sales a day, which might mean 500 or $1,000 a day. The bad PPAs who are only getting 2 to 3 calls a day, closing zero of them, aren't going to make any money, and the glitch will be fixed. They'll have to move on. So I don't know how they're going to handle it, whether they're going to lay people off or break their contracts or whatever, close their contracts, or not extend their contracts. I have no idea how their back end system is set up with the BPAs. But the bottom line is, I think the good BPAs will do well, and they'll probably, like I said, convert at a higher rate, meaning less stress, less volume for the same amount of money, if not more. And then those who were relying on sheer volume, because I'm sure there were BPAs who were relying on sheer volume, just like, I'm getting 12 calls a day.
Yeah.
Hell, 3 of them will buy because they're got so much FOMO. Well, that's a bad BPA, and I think they'll get weeded out either intentionally or naturally, one way or the other.
Yeah, I mean, they were always hiring. After we saw the growth trajectory, they were hiring a lot. Customer service too. I wonder if also they got flooded by emails, probably by people affiliates. Hey, I can't log in. What's happening? What about the money? What about everything? It's just a weird time, I guess you can say, for the
Yeah.
digital marketing world.
Yeah,
So
digital
now let's
marketing
just
is
move
always a
on.
weird time.
Yeah.